Welcome back to more Factorio Maze Runner. Let's start as we always with a little dance of death with the scaling configuration. Seems to work. We're back in the game. There we go. Yeah, I got a haircut. That would be pretty cool. We have a bit of an issue, yes. This one we need to fix, but I think we have another thing that we need to fix first. And that is that one. We go to this one and basically get this one. This, yes. And just plop it down. Ah. This. I hear the roar of the flamer. Yeah, this is kind of in a hurry. Okay, maybe I also need this one. Yes. Woo. All right, as these start going out, then it gets better. And now the next thing we need to fix is the acute lack of power. Oh, look at them being so sluggish. But at least this one's working. And let's get the hell out of there. Go back to our nuclear power plant. There. Okay, things are working here. I like this one. We can keep track of it, and you can also keep track of it. This is one of the things I really like, that you can get as good sense as I about what's going on in the base. Now this one, the stupidity of it, right? So the issue here, yes, this one will have What am I doing? Now I'm just removing them here from here, which is kind of okay. I think what I'm usually doing is basically saying something like, I don't think I need two of these, by the way. I'll take this one, but I'll make it conditional. Always just making like a mess of this. Yes. No. Not really doing it, doing what I want. Basically what I want to do is I want to make sure that what am I want to make sure? Just get rid of the loop at the top. No, that's not gonna work. If I get rid of this loop, and that's the problem. Everyone has an idea about it, but they don't. This one will not work, obviously. The other end. Okay, let me just... Let's just try this idea here. This only works when it is saturated, because once they're saturated, it'll only be a matter of the surplus coming out. It doesn't work if I'm... What I could basically do at this point is just feed it. Feed in here, then it goes in, then everything goes in through here. I basically want to say that I wanted to run by here because I just wanted to give it an extra chance to make sure that it fills up. But once it gets here, I just wanted to go back in line. Wow, these two are annoying. This is fine once it's saturated, but it doesn't work when it's not saturated. I'll just cut down power a bit, which I don't need. I need to increase the power, not decrease. So anything goes in and that goes around, that just gets a bit of extra. Once it's gone around and no one has picked it up, that means it's overflow, and any overflow goes down here. So at this point I don't have any storage box. There. So all of these are working. That's all great. And I think this works. This is fine. So these start flowing through, and for whatever reason, if there's someone that wants to pick it up, that's fine. This works once it is saturated. Hey Jeff S, you got a new color. I like this. This is okay. One thing we need to make sure of now is that one is a bit wasteful. Does that even add up correctly? How much do we have? 30? That's not gonna cut it. Yeah. Where's our... here. 1.7. So this one is inbound. Good. But it's not going to work. And I'm pretty sure somewhere along the lines that's an output to an output and a station to an input. And then it works. And the other ones that are... that one's working. This one. Output to an output and a station to an input. That also works now. Up, up, up. Ah, I wanted to get on, but I didn't want to get run over. Whoop, where did you go? What? Let's see if there are any errors. Nope. Alright. Will the system break if you don't have 100 power? Nope. No, it's broken. Dark rate does not get refilled. Oh, right, that's true. That was one of the things that was so easy to make that I didn't really bother to do it. I don't know. Lovely. Just get a few like this. That's fine. It really doesn't need much. And I'm then thinking that something here is really wonky. That was mining productivity. Let's get this one. Nukes, not that we intend to use those, and that one, and maybe some braking and stuff like that. Yeah, this is a bit concerning. Okay, so now this one is good. And then fill up, it'll be fine. How's this one? It's excellent because this one is now full. And already now we have an extra one. Lovely. I like it. Dashmidi, that's good evening to you as well. And what a compliment, indeed, what a compliment. There, everything's good. Look how much is already stockpiled here. And everything is flowing, except, well, they're flowing just slowly. They are working, albeit slowly. Centrifuge, okay. I like it. And this one just keeps going forever and ever. And as long as it's only taking the surplus from this run, it doesn't matter. Like that one. So every, how long time does this take? 1.4. So it's, what is it, 60 seconds? Divided by 1.4. I don't know, like every 40 seconds or something. So every 40 seconds I get 1 times 12. That means every 3 seconds I get 1. That's okay. I think that's fine. And one of these becomes 10, so let's say every 3 seconds I get 10 of these. It seems like I get more right now, but it'll probably be fine. The fact that everything, I like the fact that it goes by and then comes back. That means for whatever reason, if this one needs some, it has 2 chances to pick it up, and then it works. But this one only works once it is saturated, and you can see here they already have 85 in each of them, except for the ones that are slowly filling up. Or there's 80 something in it each, and they are saturated. At that point, it's good. Right. So what have we done now? I feel like it might be time to go out and have a friendly conversation with these. It's actually, this one could be a nice location. I'm not going to be expanding right now to that location, but man, it would be nice to cap that one. And there's not really any argument against, and we can get all the signs now. Everything's working. Could get some of this. Oh, we can't. And then this one we could get. Laser turrets. Oh, we can also get faster robots. Why not? Why didn't I do that before? Liquefaction is irrelevant at this point, I think. Got a tank? Oh, I got a tank. An anonymous gifter.
Subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Thank you very much to the anonymous gifter here for the 5 subs. And let's see who got
a new subscriber. Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
There's a serial lurker that got brought into the light. Thank you, anonymous, whoever you might be.
A new subscriber
and
arrives.
Welcome to the newly conscripted members of the community. Are we getting anything here? Not really.
A new subscriber
Why not?
arrives. It fills you with determination.
Oh, that's just because it takes like forever. Ever and ever. Oh, that's some interesting things.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
And Chillin' Frog, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. That's great.
A new subscriber arrives.
That's very kind.
It fills you with determination.
Well, LOL Caesar, how many subs today? Less than when we started the stream. That's the irony of it. It is, I hate to say it like that, but it is unfortunately true. Okay, so these just take forever. And I take half of them back. And do we have repair packs? We have 62 repair packs. That's gonna be just fine-ish. We also do have iron in here, so we could just make some more. Yay! Oh, so far so good. Thank you, everyone. Do we have artillery yet? Yes, we do have artillery. I mean, I do have the tech for artillery. Just haven't built it yet because I didn't really bother. Is that something we would like to have? I think that's a good idea, though. That's probably a good idea. This one's not as protective as it should be. Oh, I'm kind of on the wrong side here. And we're having a number of behemoth here. Like this. And I forgot to take some nuclear. That one. All of this and all of this. And turn off that one. And let's switch. That is me running. Oh, I actually needed something to shoot and throw with. So the only thing we really have to be careful of is the green biters. Yep, there's one. Oops. Yeah, okay, it's kind of a thing. And just go straight through. Oh, don't hit the big ones. They hit back. There really aren't a lot of... Oh, never mind. Okay, there aren't really a lot of the behemoth biters yet. And repair. What is this? This is Factorio. My name is Nilaus, and I am doing my very best to kill biters. Let's see, which one is a dead end first? That one is a dead end first. And still, I'm running. Right, so while I'm on a casual genocide mission here, then stones more dangerous than biters. Cause more damage. Just present a bigger risk of dying. Alright, so I'm actually a bit in doubt whether I should be streaming tomorrow or not. I do have a lot of things that I probably should be doing. I should be selling some stocks. Yay! Awesome. Whoops, hello. And I don't want you running around here, especially not with one of those. But if I want to play tomorrow morning, would that be... Should I be playing some Satisfactory? Because I'm not... I think I'm done with Anno. I like Anno, but I'm also looking at it and saying, well, I had 40 hours of fun from that game. There's not really anything more you can expect. If you don't start until 6 PM local, you have all day to live your life. Yeah, but tomorrow night is date night, so I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow night. Oh, now I'm on the wrong side of the biters. Oh, I'm kind of getting slowed down a bit. Not too good. So I'm not streaming tomorrow night, but I could be streaming during the day. So for the people who can't be there today, then during the day, then you can suggest all sorts of crap things. Fortnite, woo! Why am I not repairing instead of just running headlong into this? Okay, so we'll go around there. You know, as you and your Satisfactory, you had so much fun that I started a new base now. Great, yeah, I do have a lot of fun. It's just, I don't want to be... Oh, I feel that Factorio is my main thing, so I need to be a bit more regular about when I stream it. I don't want to just like, hey, I'm casually streaming the rocket launch of my Maze Runner tomorrow morning. Like, yeah, that seems bad. But I do want more Factorio in my life. So how are we gonna do that? This space is, let's be honest, almost done. Whoa, some greenies. Let's get on the inside of the pollution. There. Stationeers? Oh, Hub, you are not... I'm not going to be starting a new game. That's just too much to cope with for me right now. I just completed The Witness. I now completed Anno. I'm going to look for the next game. Definitely looking for the next game. I want to try and have fun. We're going to do Portal tomorrow night. No, sorry. Saturday night. That's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. And that's going to be a couple of days. The Witness was actually a surprisingly good game for just morning streams. A surprisingly good game because the format was that since there were no spoilers, it didn't really matter that much that there was no chat interaction, or the chat interaction was not replicated on when it was migrated to YouTube. And I'll repair while I kill things coming in. Going in. Alright, more biters. Or any suggestions about upcoming games? Then Rise of Industry released today. Rise of Industry, didn't KOS play that in an early version on her channel? Because it seems somewhat familiar. Yeah, okay, then I think I know what it is. Talos Principle. Talos Principle is fun, okay. So Stanley Parable. But the thing is, I'd also like to play some newer games. I mean, I know there's some classics that I've missed out on, but it would also be fun to play some new games. And it was great to play some Anno 1800. I think we actually did really well. Also viewership on Twitch for something completely different. So, who's still on Team Biter? Because there aren't many of you left. Apex Legends is a new game. Yay! I think if I was playing Apex Legend, I would actually pretty much have to make it like a drunk stream, where I didn't really care. One game that I regret never really getting into in time is actually Hearthstone. That game would be such a great game to play during daytime, because it's just like, hey, come watch if you like. So you can sit and chat, we can rant, we can do whatever we want, and then we can build decks and all that thing. Day drinking Apex Legend confirmed. Yeah, it's gonna be a great date night on Friday. So like, oh, she's saying, oh, are you coming to pick me up? I was like, no, I'm fucking drunk. I've been drinking all day and fragging noobs. I'm like, all right, well, suddenly I have plenty of time Friday night to stream. Let's see how that works. Oh, Slay the Spire. I really want to like it. I really want to like it, but I don't. I really want to. It's just like I'm playing it. I've played it so many times where it's just like, okay, come on, it must be good. And I'm like, no, I don't like it. I don't like the fact that you can have a good idea for what you want to build, but you can't get it because you just don't get the cards. And then you play something like, oh, this is awesome. It was like, oh, a nice block build here. I'm gonna try that again. And the next 80 tries, you don't get this 5 cards you need in order to make a good build out of it. And that's kind of my take on it. See, I don't want to be, definitely don't want to have a drunken cast or anything, but it's like, it's something you don't want to take serious. I'm sure it'll have been asked before this evening, but any idea when Nilaus is gonna get to play Portal 2 Flag Lore? There, it is on my schedule. It is tomorrow. It's Saturday evening, and you can check out my schedule. It is somewhat updated. Oh, look at that. We don't have copper. That's interesting. So, half an hour left of this stream. I think we got everything we really wanted up and running now on this part. Now, the fact that copper is running out is, or not, at least not running out, but I'm gonna tap this copper for sure. It's just a bit far away. This one has this. You know what? Did this take 10 minutes to clear this? And it's gonna take at least an hour before they start pushing back. So it's like easy just to clear all of this. Just do it and then come back and say whatever. Oh, look. This looks like a dead end. This could go up here, but if it doesn't, then all of this is a dead end, and that's a choke point. That's crazy. They're also just really hugging all my UPS. That's their most dangerous attack. Look at that. Piercing rounds to uranium rounds magazine. So, oops, let's take that out. Next time, okay. One thing I want is actually to have something to throw at them once in a while. Maybe that's just totally irrelevant. It is totally irrelevant, whatever. Don't need it. Thronebreaker, the Witcher Tales. Nope, I haven't. The one I'm dating is a very big fan of Witcher, so she's playing that quite often. I'll just go to our military science. It's actually, oh sorry, military science. I wonder where I built military science. No one will ever know. There. did I... I'll just go there. It's RPG for Witcher, but combat is Games of Gwent. Oh, okay. Yeah. Save the frames, kill the biters. Ha! That's a... It has a good ring to it. Ah, I know what I forgot. I forgot to... do this. Yeah, I should get artillery. You're absolutely right. I should get artillery. I don't think I can say more than, yep, I should. I'm not sure I'm going to do it though, but I should. I agree. Well, at least I have enough there. Do I have enough ammo? Sure, it seems so. Not really using a lot of ammo. I definitely should get artillery, and I'm gonna get artillery, but I think that's a better thing to get next time, to be honest. Okay, we have a full research going, and where are we slowing down? What? This is crazy. Look at this. All belts are saturated. That is so rare to see that. Nope, I'm missing one thing. And I damn well need it this time. There. Atomics. Ooh, one of the next episodes of my Welcome to Factorio, I am submitting to the peer pressure and actually building some nukes. Nope. No beacons and no productivity yet. Because we don't have any productivity modules. Oh, that's actually something we should build. We should build a location for productivity modules. Wow, that's a long way to drive now. Getting low on iron, are we? I have 36 million here. I think I'm okay. Was it because it said there are none? No. No iron plate, yeah. It's just because that each one is just limited to one. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's pretty bad. Why would I ever want that? I really think you'd enjoy, what is it, Divinity Original Sin 2. Turn-based RPG like Baldur's Gate, all the narrative is voice acted and there's a great modding community. The story is amazing and lots of room for strategy and fun. Okay. Okay, yeah. I haven't really heard much about it. Oh yeah, and about the... Yeah, I mean... In episode 70, I just followed the train, and it turned out this train for 20 minutes wasn't doing anything. And I thought long and hard about it, and I was like, if I state that it doesn't work, then I'm not really stating that it doesn't work. I am basically stating that I can't make it work, because I know that it has worked for other bases. So I had to figure out, so I had to go with the premise of what is it that I'm doing wrong here? And yeah. So I had to still not shift, please. I think this might be, yeah, this is not helping. That's one too many things for me to do. Really not doing anything. So I was thinking about when we got it working, and I think sort of just thought about it, and it was like, okay, I think the answer is that you must have more supply than demand, because that guarantees that trains are not all dispatched whenever the one location is open, but they're actually mainly idling and waiting to come back. And I also liked it from the perspective of okay, this is not a simple thing to figure out, so it seemed okay to use an episode just to do some debugging on it and trying to figure out what's working, what's not, especially when the output or the outcome was that, now it works perfectly again. But I still prefer my LTN, but that's, as long as if it's a modded game, I prefer LTN. Especially with these command lines. Oh, hold on. That might be a bit aggressive, this thing. Then again, who cares? And LTN fanboy, you betcha. Nuclear fuel lasts 10 times as long. No, it doesn't. It does not last 10 times as long. That is the common misconception. Wahaha. Because I pick up the train all the time, and I burn through 1 nuclear fuel every time I pick up the train. And that's simply too expensive. That's why I don't use it for anything except like fixed trains. But for my own manual trains, it is a giant waste to use nuclear fuel, because it stacks to 1, and every time I pick up the train, which I do all the time, and I prefer to do it that way because otherwise I have trains stranded everywhere, then I lose a nuclear fuel. And that means too much of my inventory has to be dedicated to keeping enough nuclear fuel around. You can see I'm already running out of rocket fuel just pretty much all the time because of my tendency to pick up trains all the time. So for that reason, no, it does not last 10 times as long in a PAX train, the way I use it. It lasts exactly the same amount of time. It lasts until I pick up the train. But for big trains, long distances, absolutely we want it. Is this map completely pre-generated, or is it created on that way online? It is created as it is explored. Like all on the map, and there are some rules about how it's generated so that it doesn't end up with only dead ends. There's a way to guarantee that there is a way forward in the maze. I don't know actually. Oh, that's a lot of interesting things here. Dead things. I see dead biters. Alright, let's repair before we go into this, because that seems rather dense. As dense as me. Straight through. No fear. No compromise. No surrender. No biters. The interesting thing about the way that this has been designed, and this I think is a good design, interesting design, is that if you are cautious and generally only attack along the sides, then you might easily get into situations where the biters are simply spawning faster than you can kill them, because you just strafe around only killing stuff that spawns. But if you're going straight in, you have much higher risk of dying, but you also deal a ton more damage. That's an interesting way of, if this is intentional, then it's well done. Because it tempts you to go like this, straight in, but there isn't really any way for me to get out if I get in trouble. It's like playing a Whirlwind Barbarian on hardcore in Diablo. You just gotta go in. Gotta go in. You gotta be spinning. If you're not spinning, you're not really, you're not dealing damage, you're not regenerating, you're just dead. How was that for an old school parallel? Ooh, that's a lot of damage here. Let's back up a bit. Why are there so many live ones behind me? Okay. Do we know what is streamed tomorrow morning? As I'm again not working. Oh, really? You're not working, Richu? Okay. Well, you know what? Richu, you can decide what I'm streaming tomorrow then. Sort of within reason. What? I think the spin to win build isn't viable. Really? It was very viable back in my days. That was like the best build. I could only play Barbarian. I just loved that completely disregard of danger, where it's like you just want to find the most dangerous thing and just throw yourself at it, which is awesome and very Barbarian. It was perfect. I didn't like any other classes where you had to be way more technical. Just love that like spin, 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 spin. So fun. Diablo 3 hardcore. I don't know. I think it's too long ago since I played that, but yeah, fun stuff. Let's see. Is it a dead end or is it not a dead end? Laser wizard. Oh yeah, there was some interesting wizard builds that also had some. Oh, this doesn't look like a dead end. Nope, no dead ends. Oh, maybe. You never know. There's always a dead end somewhere. Or a minotaur at the end of the tunnel. Or whoa! Bumping into 3 behemoths. That actually was a nice little dent. Is it bad that I don't know what Diablo is? No, you're just not very old, Dinosko. That's probably the main reason. I really shouldn't go up here, because this is way out of our domain. So let's just go back. Twist and turn and go back. There we go. Didn't discover anything new. If I say you're old, then if you say you're old, I would call you a liar. My first real game. How do you, Geraldine? How do you define a real game? Alright, this should really give us some nice peace and quiet, even to the point where not only will the biters shut up, but maybe the chat will shut up about building artillery, because what's the point of building artillery at this point? There's nothing within range, and the stuff within range, it really didn't take very long to clear it. EverQuest. Oh, that's when you realized that you were a gamer. you getting nostalgic here? Yes, we're getting nostalgic. Time is approaching midnight, and it's a good opportunity to be nostalgic. I don't know if we have any good suggestions for what to play tomorrow. If I'm going to be streaming from 10 to 2 at European time. Adam Cirillo, remember autoexec.bat? I don't think I played those. Oh, I do remember playing that game. Yeah, Silent Bob. Yeah, I go on a killing spree. We needed it in our life. We needed some. Oh, there we go. We needed some casual killing here. Just when it works. 30 minutes to get home European time. At least I have news on the way home. Yeah, that sucks. That it's just as I end my stream with you'll be home. Maybe not. Someone else will take over, I'm sure. I did not try Talos Principle. I don't even know what it is. I don't think I've heard of it. How is it compared to The Witness and Portal? Mainly in puzzle difficulty. Right. Also, now that we are getting close to the end of our stream, then I have a copy of if anyone is interested in Anno 1800 and hasn't bought it yet, maybe because feel that it is a bit too expensive, but really wanted to get it, then I do happen to have an extra copy lying around. So if anyone thinks that they should get it, then speak up. Let me know why. And then let me just throw it at you. It's more Portal than The Witness, but a bit more difficult than Portal. Okay, because I think The Witness was, how do I say this in the right way? I think it was a bit too difficult for a streaming game, and somewhat at my intellect level, because I think it would be very, very, very fun to play single player on my own time, but I need to make sure that there's a certain progression, so it's a lot of pressure on me to sort of keep the things flowing forwards, and that was actually put a lot of strain on me, sort of the meta strain. You can be 2 hours of solving a puzzle. I really cannot be more than 15 minutes. Then it becomes really a drag, and that made it very tough as a stream game. I'm not complaining. I had a ton of fun, but whew, there were some parts that were really tough, but we got through it. Last biter base. There you go. The room 3, I've never even heard of it. I have played XCOM. Oh, I took a look. Okay. XCOM I completed at... I would say I can consistently complete it on Commander Iron Man. I have not played Legend, and I'm not sure that my pulls will survive an Iron Man or a Legend playthrough. Let's see, did anyone... Oh, what? Why are you there? Let me just see. I wanted to try Phoenix Point, and I have Phoenix Point as a backup build, but since there's no story in Phoenix Point, it's really hard to get really committed to it. Into the breach. Into the breach. Into the breach. I played Into the Breach a bit. I think it was actually quite fun. It was hugely unpopular. But I thought it was rather interesting. I really like the idea of it, and I could play more of it. Is as the witness. Okay. Then isn't Talos Principle better? Because I don't know. Make it competition. Ever like old school XCOM? I played XCOM Enemy Unknown and UFO Enemy Unknown back when it was called that. So yeah. Portal 2 is still happening this weekend. Yes, it is. Saturday evening. It's going to be an absolute great time. Did we just get a RimWorld suggestion? Did we just get a RimWorld suggestion? I tried the long war mod for XCOM 2 and it sucked. I just didn't like it. I like it for XCOM, but I did not like it for XCOM 2. I did not like that you send your troops out and then you don't get to play with them until like later on, which I think is very bad. Because then by the time you actually get to play with the team, you can't remember how you set them up, and I don't like that. I don't know the room at all. It's a newer game. It's like okay, maybe we'll try Talos Principle tomorrow. So, I mean, yeah, I think so. I don't know. Maybe I'll love it. Maybe I just don't know. It's just the graphics are so annoying, and the nitty-gritty things means that I can't really sort of get myself into it. We're at a bit of an impasse at this point because the base is running, the science is running. We don't have much time left on the clock for today. So me starting to build something new, I don't know. Talos is awesome. I think we are kind of the Stanley principle, or Stanley. It's not the principle. Parable. The Stanley parable, isn't it? Don't know if you're into such games, but Life is Strange is quite nice for stream. Life is Strange. Life is Strange. What is Life is Strange? Is that where you play a teenage girl? Is that it? Because that might not be the one. Who makes Nuke yet? Nope. Ah, that one. I don't think I like the idea, but I'm not really sure I'm the target audience here. I want to play something that is more standalone. So I think Talos Principle, I'm going to look at it afterwards and see if that might be a candidate. I also might figure out that I don't have time to stream tomorrow, but if Richo is around and needs some entertainment, then who am I to reject that? Fallout. As long as it's not Fallout 74, that's for sure. Because that is not me playing that. Gee, Fallout. Ah, well. I liked New Vegas. I liked Fallout 4. I liked Fallout 3. And I played Fallout. I played all the way from the first Fallout when that came out. So trust me, I know my Fallout, and I've enjoyed them. I don't think it's a particularly good streaming game. It could be a good YouTube Let's Play game. Okay, what we're going to do now is, as much as fun as it is sitting here chatting, I actually think it's time for us to wrap up. It feels a bit weird that when we have such a good conversation, but I also need to run the course Red Dead Redemption 2. I played it and I ended up spending more time just riding around looking at sunsets than playing the game. So, yeah. It's bedtime for everyone. I'm dedicating myself to saying I end at midnight so that you can rely on it. And if I all the time go like, I'll just take 1 more hour, I think that's a bit unfair. I can't do something more. I stream longer in the weekends, but that's it. Anyway, we are going to be streaming something tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central European time, if anyone is still. And I didn't really get in much about in terms of anyone with a good reason for getting the NO key that I somehow got myself. I actually got it from Twitch, believe it or not. Right. If so, let me know in Discord. Write something in Discord. And streaming. Who is streaming? There's Exterminator and Jimorian. I will pretty much always take whoever has the least. Alright, I think we'll jump over to Jimorian. Don't see anyone see me satisfactory. No, we're not going to be jumping to... I'd like to stay within the same game. So I will bounce you over to Jimorian. Jimorian is... last time I saw he was looking for the edge of the map, and that seems like a crazy thing to do. Good, let's see. And is it ready? Oh yeah, it is. Alright, thanks everyone. Hope you had a good evening. Hope I kept you entertained. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow morning if you're around, and then definitely, hopefully, Saturday evening for Portal, Sunday evening for Satisfactory, and then starts a new week where we will be Monday and Thursday will be Factorio, or Tuesday and Thursday. I can't really figure it out always. It's probably Tuesday and Thursday. And that'll be the last of the Maze Runner, and then we'll start something new. So see you guys. Take care and stay effective.